Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Yes, it's been a long day. Oh god, has it been a long day for you? It's been a long day for me. But at least I get to end it with a big old smile on my face, and I hope this video brings you a smile too. Because I have got some pretties to show you. So if you're interested in seeing what I've got in this haul, stay tuned. Whew. You'll have to excuse me if I'm a little wacky doodle because it's been a long day, okay? And it's Friday, and I'm just plain crapped out. And sometimes when I crap out, and I don't eat, and I go like I have today, my brain goes. Anyways, today I've got some really neat stuff to show you. I'm so excited. Oh boy. I can't believe I've left these in the box as long as I have. You have no idea the willpower that takes. That ought to show you the willpower this chick has got, because wait till you see what's in here and you'll know. And you'll be able to see everything's brand new. Okay, so we are on a luxury. We're on a luxury haul right now. And we are going to be taking a peek at some Tom Ford and some Charlotte Tilbury. These 50 million receipts in here, and see when this stuff was purchased. Just to give you an idea of how long this has been sitting here. October 11th, 2016. October 10th, 2016. October 6th. October 10th. There's quite a few purchases here. And October 7th. So it looks like in October I went ham because the haul I posted just before this, I'll put a card up here somewhere if you want to see it, that was in October too. Guess October's a bad shopping month for me. How about we start with Tom Ford? Because I have, oh boy. Yes. I have some palettes to show you. Now these are definitely, you know, I want to stress here real quick, you know, these are luxury. If you don't like luxury makeup, if you think it's a waste of money, if luxury makeup is not your thing, then this probably is not the video for you. Because it is filled with nothing but luxury. And I do have drugstore hauls coming up. I already have, I think, a couple on my channel. And I have more high-end hauls coming up that might be more to your taste. So that's good, you know, I mean, there's no doubt about it. Everything I'm going to show you here is expensive because it is luxury. So, and I do want to say real quick, since I kind of missed it, you know, it's the brain fart thing I got going on. If you're new to our channel, my name is Shelby and I am the mom part of BeautyDaughtMom. My daughter Bree is the daughter part, and you will see her in several videos scattered here and there. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and supporting our channel. I love you so much. You gotta know how much I love you guys. And I value and treasure your support. So thank you so much. And make sure and subscribe if you haven't yet, because we've got some good things coming. And we got some surprises coming. And you're gonna miss out on it if you're not subscribed. Okay, to start with, Tom Ford eyeshadows. They are in quads, at least these particular ones we're going to be looking at right now, and they are $82 a piece. So, you know, they are costly, but I have to say, I love them. I absolutely love them. So let's take a look at this first one. Let's see, what color do we have here. This is Silvered Topaz. Number 5 Silvered Topaz. I mean, literally, I want to collect all of his quads. I mean, other than Seductive Rose, that's the only one I own from Tom Ford right now that I've been using. It was the first one I purchased, and now these ones that you'll see here, these will be all of them I have. I literally want to get his entire collection. I love it. And as you can see, we've got an embossed little furry guy here that they're all in. Packaging is luxurious. It is luxurious without a doubt. His name is embossed down here. It's a beautiful sable color palette, and of course on the back it has all the information about the palette. And they are magnetized, as you can see here. And when you open them, they fold all the way back, which is real nice because you can use the, it's got they have really nice mirrors in them. I really like that. And then what's unique about Tom Ford palette is that they don't, they come with two little applicators down here, like a lot of them do, except for his have the sponge on one side, and they have little tiny brushes on the other side. I've never tried using them. Honest to God, couldn't tell you if they work or not, but I had to try it sometime just for the hell of it. Just to see if you can do anything with them. Beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. Now in this palette it looks like we have one matte, which is this kind of taupey color here. And then these two, I'm not sure, we'll have to try them and see. I don't know if these qualify as satins or shimmers, but this definitely looks like a metallic. So, let's swatch them. How about we start down here? Oh, Jesus, they're so smooth. They're so smooth. Let me zoom you guys in. Up close and personal in moi face, so you can see this gorgeous. They're so soft, you guys. I mean, they really are. They're just exquisitely soft. And of course that color's kind of hard to see because it's very close to my skin tone. Let me turn my lighting down and see if that helps a little. Let's see, is that better? The color's showing, yeah, the colors are showing up better. And let me, oh, these are just so soft, you guys. They really are. I mean, until you try them and really know what I'm talking about, it's just, there's a reason that, there's a reason they're priced like this. Not just the packaging and everything, but they're just exquisite, and they wear on the eyes. I mean, look at that pigmentation in that. And it's soft and silky and smooth. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. They really, truly are beautiful. Let's move up here. And again, this is silvered topaz. Look at that. It's just beautiful. I cannot wait to wear these palettes, to try these out on the eyes. Okay, now let's get into this beauty here. These ones, I'm always more careful with them because they seem more delicate. But the only thing, I mean, look at the shine on these. The only thing that bothers me about Tom Ford's formula of these highly metallic ones is that they have a tendency to hard pan. Look at how beautiful that is. Anyway, so here we have silvered topaz, and as you can see, it's a beauty. But like I said, the only problem I've had with working with these quads comes from these highly metallic, kind of a thicker consistency shadows. This one that's just ba-bam in terms of shine down here. The reason I purchased another Seductive Rose quad is because the one I have has hard panned. And I'm telling you, when you pay $82 for a quad, and in the Seductive Rose, there's two shades that have this really, really metallic-y look to them. There's a purple one and there's a pink one, and both of them hard panned. Just from, I mean, it's not like I, got them wet or did anything abnormal. They just hard panned. And when I started looking at reviews of, I think it was, who was it that also said she had a problem with it? I think it was Tara Babies. I think she said she had a problem with a couple of them hard panning too, if I remember. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Golden Mink. And my God, am I excited for this one. Oh, again, same packaging. I'm so excited to get into this one. This one, and I think that, what's the other one? Like the Honeymooner or something? Oh, I just can't wait. Oh, yeah. See, this one's got two of those. Same thing with the the two applicators, and this one has two of those. The top two shades there up here are that highly, you know, real chunkier texture, very metallic, that I've had hard pan on me. So I just really pray that doesn't happen. This is a gorgeous looking palette. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so let's start with this. I mean, they're just, they feel like silk, you guys. I mean, when I touch them, they just feel like silk. They really do. They're absolutely luxurious. Look at that. And again, when it comes to luxury quads, you're not going to see a lot of mattes in luxury quads. It's just the way it is. Let's try this beauty over here. I mean, you can see the shimmer in both of those. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, now let's move on up to these guys. See, they feel, I mean, they feel real nice. And they've got like a, they almost feel like they have a slip to them. Like there's a dimethicone in them or something. I don't know how else to describe it. But they're beautiful on the eyes when you can get them on the eyes. But once, and you know, I mean, I used my palette, my Seductive Rose, for a good amount of time before it started doing that, but still, you know, when there's that much product left and they hard pan, oh boy, that just ticked me off something fierce. So I really hope that doesn't happen with this one, but look at how gorgeous this palette is, you guys. I mean, it's just beautiful. And again, this is number 01 Golden Mink. Look at how beautiful that is. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, okay, the next one. Oh boy, I'm excited about all of them, but I'm really excited about this one too. This is number 3, Nude Dip. Just look at them. Look at the, I mean, oh Jesus. This is like, I think the other one's called the Honeymooner, that has the same kind of formula in it. They literally look, when you look at them, they look like silk. That's what they look like in the pan. They look like silk. And you see that shine and texture to the, oh, it's just, oh boy, I can't wait. I don't even want to touch them. They're so pretty, but we have to for the cause. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Look at that shine. And the colors, they're just exquisite. That, you know, the thing I really like about his colors is that, you know, you look at it here and you think, oh, that's just plain looking. It's not. They have a lot of depth to the colors. They're not, like, this isn't just a brown. You know, this isn't just a dark brown. I mean, it has so much depth in the color when you look at it. Look at that. And the texture of them is just exquisite. They literally feel like silk. Okay, moving along. Let's do, oh, what the heck, let's go right up here. Oh, they just feel so nice. Look at that. Mama like. And lastly, oh God, that's gorgeous. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. Again, this is number 03 Nude Dip. I'm sorry if I'm getting excited, but you guys look at that. How can you not? Look at how beautiful those are. Man, I'm so glad I got these. And this is why, you know, when I look at these, and it reminds me of why I want to get his entire collection of these, because they're just, whew. And I also have, I purchased my first Tom Ford foundation. I have that coming up in a Beautylish haul, and I will be doing a first impression video on that to see if it's, how it wears on mature skin, if it's worth the money. Okay, next up, this is the palette I've been, probably, other than Nude Dip, this is the one I've been most excited about, and this is number 04 Honeymoon. Again, same formula as the one we just looked at. Oh my god, I think this is one of his most stunning palettes I've ever seen. And for those of you who like warm colors, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I don't even want to touch it. It's so beautiful. It's kind of like one of those things where you know, it's so gorgeous you don't want to touch it, but you just have to. Okay, let's start here because this is the color I'm most excited to see how it performs. I'm going to peek before. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Really beautiful. Holy cow. I don't know if those, it's kind of funny I'm doing a Charlotte Tilbury and Tom Ford haul, but I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Charlotte Tilbury used to head up Tom Ford's program. So it's, their products are actually, you know, some of their products have a lot of similarity, especially their eyeshadows. So if you're, you know, oh. So, get my brain back working again here. If you are interested in trying a luxury product, a palette, but you know, you don't want to spend the $82 that Tom Ford is, I would highly recommend Charlotte Tilbury's because they're considerably less expensive, but boy, they're not less in quality. And you'll be seeing some of those in this haul and then some in an additional haul. God, look at that, you guys. That's just stunning. It really is. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And again, you're not seeing matte in here. I mean, it's not very often in luxury palettes you're going to see a bunch of mattes. It's just not the way it's done. These are meant, you know, luxury palettes, in my opinion, not only do they appeal to the consumer base. Oh my god, that's so gorgeous. Not only do they appeal to the consumer base that primarily, you know, shops them, which is primarily, you know, not all, but primarily a more mature audience and us old folk like shimmer. But on top of it, these are not meant necessarily to be standalone palettes. You know, a lot of these are meant to be accent palettes. Could I make a look out of this? And would I? Hell yeah! It'd be gorgeous. Look at that. So again, this is number 04 Honeymoon, and it is probably my favorite one so far. Look at the depth of color. Look at the shine. Look at the pigmentation. Look, it's just beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Would I recommend these shadows? If you want to spend the money, yeah. I mean, if you want something nice, really high-end luxury, I think they're absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadows. I really do. Are there eyeshadows on the market that are comparable to them that are not, you know, that aren't packing the price tag? Probably. But, you know, you're paying for not only Tom Ford's packaging, but you're paying for everything else that goes with it. Okay, last one here is number 12, Seductive Rose, and this is the one I purchased as a backup because my other one's gone hard pan, as I said. But I'll show this to you, but I'm not going to swatch it. If you're interested in seeing this one, I did a one palette get ready with me where I swatched the entire thing and did a look with it. And you can see, my colors will get accurate. This one here, the pink one and the purple one, those are the two that have hard panned on me, which is really unfortunate. And then it's weird, it looks like it's been used. And the other two colors here they have a shimmer to them, but I would say they're closer to a satin. I'm trying to get the angle right because my light looks like it's just blowing these colors out. Anyways, they really truly are gorgeous. So if you want to see the Seductive Rose, like I said, and that's when ow! You gotta be careful when you're closing these, not to have your finger there. The palettes bite. Let's finish off Tom Ford before I move on to Charlotte Tilbury. Let's see, what else did I get from Tom Ford? I think there's only one other thing. I had to buy it. I just had to. Yep, this is, you know, I've heard so much about this brush. This is his number 05 his bronzer brush. And this is ridiculously expensive, I'll admit. But my God, is it a gorgeous brush. It really is. And it really feels nice. And it's a beautiful brush. It looks beautiful. It looks really well made. It's got a nice, gorgeous handle on it. And this is his brush, and it's so soft. I love the shape of it. That was my primary reason for purchasing this one. Is I love, look how big it is. I love the shape of it. That's a beautiful brush. It really is. It's weird. It's got like a piece of tape right here. See that? Like over the ferrule and the handle. That's weird. Okay, anyways, if I remember correctly, and again, I will put, like I always do, I will put all the information down below on each of these products in case you're interested in them. But if memory serves me right, I think this brush is $110. So, yeah, it's overpriced. Moving along, now we're going into Charlotte Tilbury. And I will try and get through this as quick as possible because I have several items here, and I took most of them out of boxes just to make it easier. And then I have 4 palettes here, and then I have more palettes coming in an additional haul. I'm not going to do it here because there's just too much. First off, I purchased another one of these. Now, this is probably, I think this is her most expensive cream. Speaking of cream, she has a new one out. Oh my God, do I want it. It's a self-adjusting pigment type, man, I want it. It's only 40 bucks. Which is a good price for something like that. It's almost, from what I can gather, it's almost like maybe a little lighter than a BB cream. It's kind of meant to be a natural glow. But it's self-adjusting pigments, and I really want to try it and review it and see how it wears on mature skin. Again, I bought all these from Nordstrom's. This is her Magic Night Cream. And let me get my one that's open so I can show you what it is. Okay, now just to show you, I have all of her creams. I really like them. I really do. This one I'm almost out of, which is not going to make me a happy camper when I run out because I use this every day. And this is her Magic Eye Cream. I really, really like this. It does not give me that melasma unless I go too heavy with it. If I go too heavy with it, I'll start getting some melasma popping up. But if I go in just right with a real light amount, which is all you need, then I'm great. And my under eyes are hydrated beautifully. I love it. It's almost gone. Okay, next up, you guys have seen me use this in pretty much every tutorial. This is her Magic Cream, and I'm running low on this too. Holy cow. I mean, you know, this is my second jar of this. I go through it way too fast, but it really is a beautiful cream. If you're looking for something, again, I'll put prices down below. I think her eye creams, I don't know, it's around $65. I think this is about $110, and her night cream's around $150, I think. But, you know, it sounds like a lot of money, but I'll tell you one, and it is a lot of money. But these are really good. I mean, they really are. I love the way this makes my foundation feel, my makeup feel. But I would highly suggest, you know, I've seen some people here, I don't see a lot of people using this, and I don't know why, because it's incredible, it really is. But the people I have seen using this, they put it on their face and then boom, go right on with foundation. I would not do that. If I were you, if you're going to use her Magic Cream prior to makeup application, what I do is I put it on and then I pat it in, you know, with my fingers obviously, pat it in really good to the skin, and then I let it sit. And I let it absorb into the skin for about, probably about 10 or 15 minutes before I go in with my makeup. Makes a huge difference, because trust me, when I've been in a hurry, I've put this on and gone right in with my foundation, and the effects are not the same. Okay, moving along, this is her most expensive cream, and this is her night cream. This is a and that's what's in this box here. I bought a backup because I really like it. Really like it. I like the fragrance for some reason is very relaxing to me. But as you can see, it's kind of a yellowish, beigeish color. God, I just love it. This is a very, very thick, hydrating night cream. If you have oily skin, well, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of skin you have because you're using this at night, so who gives a rat's? Because remember, if you have oily skin, you have oily skin because your body is under, how can I describe this? If you have oily skin, it's because your skin is underhydrated, meaning your body senses that your skin is extremely dry, so it's pumping out oil trying to make up for, trying to get that balance right. The only way to combat oily skin is to moisturize. Hate to say it, it is. Now I know a lot of people with oily skin don't want to moisturize during the day because then you'll be a greasy mess. That's where this comes in. This is perfect to wear at nighttime. Now I will tell you, just to pre-warn you, it has a consistency that reminds me of Vaseline a little bit. It has a kind of an oily slip feeling to it. But I'll tell you one thing. This may be expensive, but this stuff lasts a long time. You only need, and I'm not joking, you only need a tiny bit over, you know, I mean literally, I'll take a tiny bit over one section of my face and it moves and moves. I mean, look at this. And moves and moves. See that? I mean, I'm literally coating my entire hand and all I did was one tiny little dip. And you can see my whole hand is coated from the shine. All I did was just dip the tip of my finger in. And it just leaves, oh, and I love the scent. It's a really unique scent. I can't place it, but I love it. Anyway, so excuse me. This is how it comes when you buy it in the store. Really pretty packaging. The two ends slide off, and then you open her up. It's like opening a present, and there she is. So there's one that hasn't been touched, and here's one that's been used a lot. But anyways, and her containers are just gorgeous too. I mean, I have them sitting on my armoire and they're just gorgeous. But, you know, this is an extremely hydrating night cream. I mean, it really is. If you're, you know, if you have really dry skin, if you have really oily skin, it doesn't matter, and you want a heavy duty moisturizer for nighttime, I would highly suggest this. And if you're worried about it because it is, you know, it's like 150 or so. If you're worried about putting the expense off, thinking, oh, maybe it won't work. For one thing, Nordstrom's, anything you buy from them, if you end up not liking it, you can return it and they will not, you know, they're incredible. They really are. Secondly, you can go in and ask for a sample. That's what I would do, and try it out. And I'll tell you, they give sample sizes that are like this. This is a sample that I picked up from them. A sample size of this and this size will last you forever. No joke. The biggest thing I see people doing with this, and I've seen my friends that I've recommended to use this, is they put too much on. You don't need a lot. A little bit goes far, and a little bit will do just as much as slathering your face in it. Okay, enough with that. Moving on to the next one, and this I am all out of. And you know why I'm all out of it? Love the smell of it. This is her lip cheat, which I was very excited to purchase because it was the only thing I was missing from her skincare at the time. This melted. It all melted, and that's all that's left of it. It's just like a film in here. So I paid all that money for an empty container. Moving along. Okay, I picked up 4, and boy, I want to get all these too. These are absolutely stunning. Okay, these are her Color Chameleon, and I'll show you the colors. These are perfect. You can use these, you know, under the eye and blow it out, you know, blend it out. You can use it on top of the eye and blend it out. Use it for a base, use it by itself, whatever. These are incredibly beautiful. They're incredibly pigmented, and they are incredibly versatile. So let me zoom in and show you the colors. Okay, first one we have is Bronzed Garnet, and they're so soft. Oh my god. Just to show you, I mean, so, you know, that's full opacity on there. And these blend beautifully. I mean, they really do. They just absolutely blend beautifully. Look at that. I mean, if I wanted to, you know, I could put this on my eyelid. Even with my finger, I don't necessarily need to take a brush. I could put that on my eyelid and then, you know, just take my finger gently over it and just blow it out for a real quick out the door, you know. They're just gorgeous. I love them. I want to get all these. Golden Quartz is my next one I got. And they're so soft. I mean, they just... This isn't something you're going to be like tugging on your eye. These just glide over the eye beautifully. They really do. Next one, oh, this is perfect for a smoky eye. Black diamonds. Hey, what's wrong with my black diamonds? Huh. That's kind of strange. I don't know if... that's weird. Usually it starts off a lot more pigmented than that, but that's black diamonds. And lastly, I bought 2 bronzed garnet. Oh, I bought 2 bronze garnet. So there's bronze garnet again. I thought I had 4 colors. Turns out I only have 3, but they're gorgeous. Okay, and then I bought 3 more of the lip sheet. Okay. This is the packaging, just so you know, because I took the other ones out of the packaging. This is what it looks like. And let me clean these off my hands so you can see. Oh, and by the way, those chameleons I just showed you, they stay. I mean, once you put those on and blend them in, you know, you've got a little bit of time to work with them and blend them in, and then they set. And when they set, they set. They're not going anywhere. You know, you're not going to have them creasing and moving all over the place and stuff. Okay, this is a brand new color for me. These are her lip cheat. You've seen me use Pillow Talk. I can't count how many times on my channel and stuff. This is Iconic Nude. I have never tried this color. Very pretty. And the thing I love about her lip pencils, and I mean love, they do not tug on the lips. They are highly pigmented, and they don't tug, and they stay. They last so long. You wouldn't believe it. Okay, next color is Savage Rose. Look at that pigmentation, you guys. Look at that. And they just glide over the skin. I mean, they're just beautiful. She's done a fabulous job with this line. And next is my favorite, which is Pillow Talk. This is the one you guys have seen me use over. Look at that. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say they glide. Look at that. I'm not applying any pressure. Just letting it, I mean, these are probably some of the best lip liners I've ever used. And I've used a hell of a lot of lip liners. So, incredible. Okay, moving along, let's look at a few of her palettes. Okay, just to show you what the packaging is, because I took the other ones out. All of her, you know, stuff comes in this kind of maroon with gold highlight. Beautiful packaging, really nice. Sorry for the reflection there. These are her quad palettes, very similar to Tom Ford. She's in a quad, except for she has her, you know, palette in a look, summer look thing out. I've never purchased one of those. I'd really like to try one though. This is color-coded eyeshadows is what they're called. I'm trying to read the color. This is the Rebel. I love her eyeshadows. Absolutely love them. And there's the packaging, the exterior packaging, front and back. Now, you open them up and look, isn't that gorgeous? Oh my god. Now her eyeshadows do not come with any brushes or anything. You know, there's not a bunch of bells and whistles in here. You're paying for the obviously you're paying for some packaging, but you're paying for the product. I mean, it's, and quite frankly, I'm all good with that. So let's show this beauty. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And Charlotte Tilbury has a very structured way in which she recommends you use these. Number 1, which is the white one over here, you're to prime with. Number 2, which is this one here, is used to enhance the eye. Number 3, this dark one down here, is used to smoke. And number 4 over here is used as your pop of color. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. Let me zoom you in again. Let's start with the first one, which is the all over color. Again, these are literally slick. They're beautiful. They're beautifully pigmented. I mean, I have never ever had a problem using any of her shadows. They've always been highly pigmented. They go on like a dream. They blend beautifully. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And I've never had any of them hard pan. Now this one here, this is a, you know, these all have a very silky, soft texture. This is soft too, but it has a little more texture to it. But look at that. Look at that. Oh my Lord. Charlotte. She definitely has learned a few things in her time. Look at that color and look at the shine. Absolutely gorgeous. And another thing I love about her products is, you notice, look at these colors. I mean, you don't see these colors in every other palette on the market. And that's another thing I love about her palettes, is you can find a lot of unique, you can find a lot of unique palettes. Okay, this one again is the Rebel. Absolutely gorgeous. And look at that metallic. Look at it just screaming out at you. Oh, freaking gorgeous. And I love the look of her. I love the whole thing. And of course, her little trademark, there's a little star up here in the mirror, etched in the mirror. Okay, on to the next. Okay, the next one, this one I've been very, very excited to try. This is the Vintage Vamp. Oh, these colors are right up my alley. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at those colors. Look at the shine. So incredibly beautiful. And all of her palettes follow the same. What is it again? Oh heck, I don't know. The pop of color down here, the smoke, all over shade, they all follow the same format. So once if you do things in her way of doing them, of applying them, once you do, doesn't matter what palette you get, they're all in the same layout. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. These, oh my God. They feel exquisite, you guys. They really do. They just feel exquisite. Dare I say this is one of the softer shadows on the market, and it's very, very similar to the Tom Ford. Very similar, but for half the price. Almost. I mean, his are 82. I think Charlotte's are 50 something. I'll put all the information down below. But considerably less. Look at that. And I'm telling you, the quality is no less. It really isn't. The quality is no less. I dare I say that she learned a lot from working from Tom Ford, and she took a lot of that with her to start her own company, to start her own brand. I can see it in a lot of her products. Look at that beautiful palette. Oh my God. It's gorgeous. This is the Vintage Vamp. And just like Tom Ford, I am trying to collect all of her palettes because I really, truly do love them. I think they're worth the investment. They last a long time. You don't have to use a lot of product. This isn't a situation where with these palettes you're going to, even if you use this every day, it'd take you a long time to go through it because they're so highly pigmented, and they have the glide that they have over the skin, especially, when you get my age and you get, I have hooded eyes to begin with, but then, you get my age and you get those wrinkles in your eyelids and stuff, and a lot of shadows, especially if they're drier shadows, oh my God. I mean, if I try to put a drier shadow on my eyelids, and it skips and it brings out every wrinkle, and it just looks horrific. Never once when I've worn one of her eyeshadow quads have I been unhappy with the way my eyes have looked, because Charlotte knows mature women. She knows mature women's skin. Charlotte is a mature woman herself, so I think she's really put that into her product very smartly so, because it's beautiful. Anyways, next is the legendary Muse, and this is a gorgeous one. They're all gorgeous. What am I talking about? And again, if any of the, I believe all of these, I think all of the ones I'm showing right now are in her you know, in her normal collection. So I will link everything down below. I think the only thing that's not is one that I've got separate from this here. Look at that. It's gorgeous. She does have some, you know, limited edition palettes she releases, but one thing I really love about her line is she's not big on this limited edition thing. You know, she does it once in a while, but you know, there's some companies out there that's limited edition that, limited edition that. I really notice it heavily in high end. I think they, a lot of companies are really abusing the whole limited edition thing to spurn people to purchase, and you'll notice you don't see it as much in the luxury, at the luxury price point. I mean, sure, they'll put out, like Dior puts out a limited edition highlighter. You know, their, what was that, Summer Gardens or something, I don't know. Of course, they brought it back as... But anyways, the point is that I don't notice with luxury brands as much that they hit up on the limited edition. They seem to just put money into manufacturing quality products, put them out there for their consumer base, and let it go at that. Okay, again, this is the legendary Muse, a real beautiful, excuse me, a real beautiful neutral tone palette with pops of color in there, and that shine is absolutely incredible. Look at that. This is a palette I will get an enormous amount of use out of. Now, another thing I'd like to stress too with her palettes is that they are dark skin friendly for the most part, because they have such beautiful pigmentation and they have such beautiful shine to them. I can see a good percentage of them working for women of color. And the last one I have here is the Dolce Vita. Oh God, I'm anxious to see this one in person, get my little paws on it. Oh, gorgeous Charlotte. God, she really knows how to put colors together. Look at that. That is so in trend right now, and she released this last year. So that goes to show you she was ahead of the trend, because these warm cranberry-like colors are all the rage right now, and she released this way ahead of time. Okay, so let's go through this one real quick. Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that shine. This one is the one I'm anxious to see. Yes. Beautiful. She really does just a beautiful job on her eyeshadow palettes. Really, really beautiful. I would like to try, look at that. Oh, God. I'd really like to try her. She has that whole palette and a look type thing, one palette look. I haven't tried any of those. This color's absolutely, look at how it hits the light. Look at the light refracting off of all that in there. And the depth in that color. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Even her dark shades, like this one right here, are not plain Jane. You know, they just, you have to see them in person to know. Again, this is the Dolce Vita. Beautiful. Look at that. That third shade is just exquisite. And so is the first. Well, they all are. That just, oh, incredible. Those are all of my Charlotte Tilbury from her regular collection. And then, oh, I think I'll save that. I think I'm going to save that for the next time, because you know what? I have a surprise with that one. I have another palette of Charlotte's to show you, and I'll just give you a little peeky here, because I wrote on the side. I always write on the side of the boxes because I've got stacks of boxes so I know what's in them. This is her Fallen Angel palette. Wait till you see it. But I'll show you that and a few other things, because I've got more Charlotte Tilbury here, and it's just, this has gone on long enough. I want to show you the few things that I also received. As you know, as I've told you many times before, if you purchase from Nordstrom's, they almost always give you, you know, something nice as a free gift. And in this case, when I made this purchase, they had these little bags. I have no idea what's in them. I imagine her magic cream. Yep. Oh, so each one of these little bags, boy, that's a good size. Comes with a Wonder Glow, which is the Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash, so I'm anxious to try that. And yeah, and her magic cream, and that is a good size. I mean, look at that. That's a good size, beautiful deluxe size. So that is what came in the, I can't remember how much you had to purchase to get this little bag, but you know, they've, oh, this is what I'm talking about, Nordstrom's. They always have stuff like this. And then on top of that, they also threw in 2 of these Dior, what are these, Dream Skin. They're just little envelope things. And then I got another MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiant Skin Base, and another, this is MAC Strobe Cream, another one of those. And then I also got one of these, and this I'm actually really excited about because if I can open it, check this out. Isn't this cool? Isn't that cool? Well, they put the sticker right over it, but this is the Vise, Urban Decay's Vise lipstick when they, you know, released this huge 100 and some colors. They put out this little thing, and this is really neat because it has, let's see, we have 3 and then 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 24 colors in here. And I actually have several of these. So I will be, when we have an upcoming giveaway, you know, I always, on top of our giveaway, you know, I always throw, I'm going to be throwing just free stuff. Deluxe size and other things inside of the box. And I have a couple extra of these, and I'll probably be putting a couple of these in an upcoming giveaway as well. So, but I mean, that's really cool. Look at that. It's 24 colors that you can try out from Urban Decay's Vise line. And Urban Decay is sold at Nordstrom. So anything sold at Nordstrom's, boy, they've, like I said, they've got real neat free program if you, free gift with purchase program. So anyways, that is it for this haul. I sure hope you enjoyed seeing it and seeing all the beautiful items from Tom Ford and Charlotte Tilbury. And I have more to come, and I will do that in a different video so I can try and keep these down, these recording times down a little bit. That's it for me. Make sure, if you wouldn't mind, subscribing before you leave, and give this video a like if you enjoy seeing hauls, because it really, when people say it really helps out when you like the video, it does, because what it does is it bumps you up in the queue of your, basically your video's popularity. So when you like a person's video, you're giving that video more chance to be seen by more people. And you know, if a video's out there and has no likes on it at all, YouTube's not going to put that video up as a recommended for people to see. So it does help. Anyways, wherever you're at in the world, I hope you're doing wonderful. And if you're having struggles, you're getting through them with ease. Perseverance, honey. Don't ever give up. I love you. And until next time, love and respect. Bye.